The SUV segment continues to charm Australian buyers, and with an ever-growing and diverse lineup, there really is something for everybody.
And this, the Kia Sportage, is the newest kid on the block, so naturally it's time for an SUV showdown. On test is the Kia Sportage Platinum, pitched against Honda's top-spec CR-V GTI-L. Both vehicles are powered by turbo diesel engines, mated to automatic transmissions, and are all-wheel drive. Each is priced around $45,000 in as tested form and offer the expected levels of practicality and drivability. But the measure of a great SUV is more complex than that. The CR-V has proven its worth time again, with a rounded offering that appeals to family buyers. Historically, however, the similarly specified Sportage has more than doubled the CR-V's sales in Australia. So what gives?
At the heart of any SUV offering is its practicality, and both of these are fit for hectic family life and a round of golf.
The older CR-V pips the newer Sportage for load capacity, however, offering 566 litres compared to the Kia's 466. It's inside these vehicles where the real differences come to light. Ergonomically sound, and with similar equipment levels, it's the Sportage that feels like the more polished offering.
In the back seat too, it's obvious that there is just a little bit more space, and the seats are really nicely sculpted. The two-tone leather adds a bit of a premium feel, and in fact when you look at the dash, the car does feel a little bit more like a premium offering.
Of equal importance these days is the technology suite, and while it's true that our test vehicles bring class-leading examples, cruise control, push-button start, electric adjust seats, reversing cameras and satellite navigation, the Kia brings it, more extensive and more advanced technology.
In comparing the differences in drivelines between the CR-V and the Sportage, the on-paper differences may not be quite as pronounced in the real world, and a big part of that has to do with the 9-speed transmission found in the Honda CR-V. It's quite a smooth, quite a progressive transmission that keeps the engine in its sweet spot without it having to really work. And the obvious upside to that is that it not only disguises the CR-V's lower torque figure, but it also improves fuel economy quite a bit. Well, the ride handling compromise between these two cars is line ball, but not in the way you'd expect. I wouldn't say that they're both the same. The CR-V is certainly just that little bit more comfortable, but of course that does come at the cost of dynamism. When you look at the Sportage, it is a little bit more sportier, it points more accurately, and it does hold the body a little bit more taut through the corners. The Sportage just makes life that little bit more easy.
Not only is the Sportage easy for tooling around town, when you're on the freeway at 100, you've still got that bit of power to overtake when you need it. Our rivals are close on price and both score a 5-star safety rating. But it's the Kia that offers better value with a longer warranty, generous cap price servicing scheme, and 12 months roadside assistance. Add to this the Kia's superior dynamics, premium fit and finish and class-leading technology, and the Kia Sportage takes a deserving win over the Honda CR-V.